the influencer marketing industry is not going anywhere. Don't be afraid to be the only or the few, but none of them are me, period. Hey y'all, it's Kameron with the K, coming to you guys with a new video. So as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be getting into some legal tea. Oh, these mugs so cute, y'all. I should bring these back. Cute, okay, but let me take a sip, cause are y'all ready for the tea? So for those of you that don't know who I am, hi, I'm Kameron with a K, Kameron Monet. I am a influencer marketing lawyer and consultant. I'm also an influencer, content creator, entrepreneur, and YouTuber. I love everything about the social media and the internet streets, which is why I decided to leave my employment litigation law firm job and do this thing full time. I help other creators, entrepreneurs, and influencers navigate the contract space. And I also consult on various different things related to social media and the digital marketing space and all the things that we love here, okay? So enough about me, because I'm spilling some tea today about my personal opinions about various different topics. So let me just give this little disclaimer. For one, although I am an attorney, I am not your attorney. So if you do need legal advice, please seek counsel in your local jurisdiction. This is not an attorney-client relationship. This is not legal advice. This is just educational and informative purposes only. Also, you don't have to agree with everything I'm saying in this video and other videos such as this. I love a good, healthy conversation in the comment section. Be respectful at all times or you will get bippity-boppity blocked, okay? I don't play those games, but I have no problem if you have a different opinion or you want to give your little 2 cents. All the things, please. I love a good conversation. And although I may not respond to every single comment, I see them and I just love when you guys interact with each other. So, today, y'all, I got a comment, okay, y'all? Okay, I got a comment. I don't get many like troll or negative comments, and I'm so thankful and blessed. Like, shout out to my internet family. I love you guys so much. But I did get a comment. I'm like, you must not be from here. You're not from around here. And it said something to the effect of, if you're a real lawyer or if you were actually making money as a lawyer, you wouldn't have to be an Instagram model or do this YouTube stuff. Something like that. And I'm like, even if I was a traditional lawyer making money, I would still want to have a hobby that I love and I enjoy and a side hustle to make more money, multiple streams of income. We're trying to get to billions, period. But we're trying to find financial stability, financial wealth, right? Like financial freedom. Exactly, right? So what I decide to do with my time really has nothing to do with you. Anyway, so that comment really had my mind thinking like, ooh, that's a good topic about how society puts pressure, expectations, and judgment on lawyers that make a lot of us hesitant to go different paths within the legal industry. So many of us feel that pressure not only from our peers, our colleagues, maybe our mentors, and just the law school environment. I actually did a video on how I think law school is getting it wrong, but so many people that are already so engulfed in the legal field and industry, putting pressure on us to do big law, to do traditional law, to do these things, and this is the way to be a successful lawyer. Then we also get it from society. Like, really? It's frustrating, and I think it holds a lot of potentially amazing creative attorneys back from doing what they love, right? So there are so many different areas of law. There's like art law, health law, fashion law, influencer marketing law, social media law. There's so many different areas of law, and a lot of us feel like, gotta do corporate, and we're not doing corporate, like we don't get the same respect. So respect not only from our legal professionals, right, our colleagues, but from society. It's like, what? Why do we have to be a certain way to be respected as a lawyer? Because last time I checked, society, people that are not lawyers, and this is no shade, right? No shade, no tea. It's just frustrating when you spend 3 whole years. You know what? Let me stop. Let me shout out to prospective law students, because y'all, getting in law school is difficult enough. I mean, you have to apply and it's hundreds of dollars, and then you have to get a study material to study for the LSAT. If you got the money, I didn't. I self-studied. I took it twice. It was a struggle. It's a waiting game. You have to wait for your application, and then the only application process is only so long, and then you finally get accepted, and you have to pay all this money, and it's like, I got $12 in a dream, like, how am I getting in law school? And then you get in law school, and imposter syndrome hitting you in the face. Like, it's a struggle. And then you go through all that, get in law school, go through the 3 years, take the bar exam, which was traumatizing in itself. Girl, the bar exam. Then you pass by the grace of God. Then you get on society and they're like, But do you do corporate law? Like, why are you on the internet? Are you really a lawyer? Girl, if you get, child, girl, it just frustrated me. So to my fellow creative lawyers out there, my law students that love to create and are trying to find that connection between creating and being a lawyer, you can do both. You can combine them and bridge the gap like I did, but don't be afraid. And honestly, this applies to anybody in a professional field, like professional music quotes, because like any industry in general, but like any career path where you feel like you have to go into the office or go into work and put on like a whole different persona, which, child, I'm black, so we don't even get me started. But like, you can still have a creative side to you, or have a side that isn't directly related to work, and still get that same respect when you're at work. Does that make sense? Somebody let me know in the comment section if this makes sense. I feel like I'm kind of just ranting, and that's pretty much what I wanted to do in this video, but share my thoughts and opinions, because I truly believe people's opinions can hinder us and our dreams and our goals and how amazing we truly could be if we just stop the noise. So not only am I like, okay, telling people like, can you like lay off on people, but also within ourselves, we have to be like, you know what? If society gonna have this expectation of me, I'm gonna show them that that expectation is wrong, because I can also do this, that, 7, 8, 9, 20 things and still be an amazing lawyer. I can still be a successful attorney, Like, I don't have to go a certain route in order to gain success, period. And that leads me into being young and black as a lawyer. So in my other video, I had a lot of people say, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but there were enough comments where I was like, okay, I gotta talk about this. Where someone was saying how they feel uncomfortable getting in this profession because they know they may be the only black person or the only female or one of the few, which, as we know the statistics, I'll also leave the links down in this video like I did in the previous video that I talked about how I think law schools are getting it wrong and things like that. But only 5% of licensed attorneys are black. 5%. That is crazy. 5%. So of course there is a level of, I'm probably gonna be one of the few or the only in several scenarios, but don't let that hinder you. Show them why they need more, right? Show them why us having a voice at the table and actually being heard and it actually being implemented is valuable. Don't be afraid to be the only or the few in any scenario. And that goes with any race and any background. Like, there will be times in all of our lives we all can relate to being like, I don't relate to anybody in this room. I remember my first day of orientation at law school, and I tell this story all the time, and I was sitting around the room like, I don't belong here. What the heck did I get into? People are sharing stories about how their family members are lawyers and judges and all of these things, and I'm sitting there like, child, I don't even know how I got in, But then I found my way, right? I found a valuable lane that I needed to be in this profession. And that goes for any profession. There's something that you have. There's an experience. There's knowledge. There is something that you have that whatever field you want to be in needs, so desperately needs, and from you. There may be other people doing it, okay? There's other lawyers that are talking about social media. There's other lawyers that are on social media and that are navigating the influencer marketing space, but none of them are me, period. None of them are me. And I don't mean that in like a I'm better than, because no, they're phenomenal. And I literally refer a lot of people out to so many other lawyers, like if I just don't have the capacity to do it. But I know that a lot of things can be duplicated and replicated, but my personal experience, life journey, and knowledge combined into one that makes me uniquely me will always set me apart from other people. And there will be people that have to hear something from me. So while other people may have that same experience where you're sitting in orientation and you're looking around like, I don't deserve to be here, or I'm the only black person, like, or I'm not smart enough, or whatever the case may be, I rebuke that and let's stop. That is just not true. That's not true. I don't care if your family members are telling you like, girl, you can't do that. Bippity boppity, block them too, period, respectfully. Sometimes you have to love people from a distance. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to shut out society's opinions. Stop reading the articles. If you have to mute people on social media, do it. Just do it. Do what you need to do, because I just would hate to see the potential and your drive and your passion for something fall by the wayside, or you not even try just because society says this is how it's supposed to go, or just because you're only going to be the only one in that room. You better show out in that room and show up. Walk in that room with your head held high, even if you're nervous. I know y'all have seen the reel where it says, like, what do you do when you're just not feeling your best self, da-da-da, and Rihanna was like, pretend. Okay, guess what? The more you pretend and prepare and pour into yourself and understand the value that you bring, because all of us have some type of value. I don't care what field you're talking about. Child, I don't care what industry. Walk in there like you deserve to be there. Walk in there. The fact that you were even invited, the fact that you even got accepted into law school. Do you know how many people haven't got accepted into law school? No shade. Do you know how many people didn't pass the bar and you did? I don't care how many times you took it. Do you know how many people didn't get any job opportunity? Do you know how many people that are still applying for jobs and you got a job? I don't care what industry it's in. Appreciate those small wins, because eventually those will add up and you will get to where you want to go. I just went off on a tangent, but I hope y'all receive that. I just know how scared I was to quit what seemed to be what society said I was supposed to do. I went to law school. I got the job before I graduated. I passed the bar the first time. I started working downtown in an office doing something great that I loved, but then there was this tug that was just like, there's more. And as awkward as some days were when I was like, yeah, I have this social media thing. As awkward as it was in 2014 when I started just putting up my camera in my college dorm room and recording. As awkward as it is some days still when I'm out in public and I'm pulling out my camera to vlog, it's all worth it. And I'll do it again and I'll keep doing it. Because honestly, taking that risk that felt so uncomfortable was the best decision I ever made. And now the more I feel confident in what I'm doing and the more I express that, right? So like once you have the foundation and you can explain what you're doing, now we're kind of going into social media lawyers and influencer marketing law and all those things, and like how you just navigate a new space in any industry. Let's say you are an educator and you're on TikTok. Let's say you're creating content to help other teachers explain a topic in their classroom. Let's say you're using TikTok to do that, right? When you tell your colleagues that, they may look at you with like, girl, you got 3 eyeballs on your head. Like, why would you do that? When you have confidence in the way that you present what you're doing, and you can tell them, I understand it's something completely new, but the digital space is growing. And I'm creating specific content that helps other teachers in our specific area understand how to connect better with their classroom. Therefore, their students are now increasing their grades and they're increasing their knowledge. And I'm helping other teachers do that because I understand the value. And I love teaching. And I know they love teaching as well. And it's faster, it's quicker, and it's easily consumable when you're doing it on TikTok. Something like that, right? And then also think about it like this. You can post one video and you're reaching hundreds of thousands of people, millions of billions of people in seconds. So you're spreading the value that you want to bring so much faster by using social media. And when you explain something with confidence, right? So for example, like me, I'm like, hi, my name is Kameron and I am a influencer marketing consultant and lawyer. I also am an influencer myself and I help my fellow influencers, creators, and entrepreneurs navigate the contract space. This industry is growing. It is a billion-dollar industry and I'm just excited to be able to bridge the gap between something I love, such as law, as well as my other love, such as social media. And when you explain it like that and somebody's like, I don't know, a little social media space, like, girl, you a hater, okay? But most of the time, the more you are confident in how you present what you're doing, people are going to just listen. They're going to level up. They're going to respect it more. They're going to want to know more because they're like, wait, the way she explained that, I'm trying to figure out what it's really about. And sometimes, even when you explain it to them, you got to show them better than you can tell them. Get those testimonials, create that angel folder, which I just use. I think I found this in like an article. I can't remember, but I did it when I was working at 9 to 5, and I would just put any like good compliments I would get in emails from my boss or from clients or whatever the case may be. So then when there were those days where I was like, I need that extra boost of confidence, like the whole pretend vibe, I can't do it today, I would read those and remind myself what I am doing, okay? What I'm bringing to the table and how valuable that is and how valuable it has been and will be and will continue to be. Whew, girl. Listen, I know I was gonna spill the tea like that, but I love hearing people try something new, right? There's that quote that says our greatest success, or success is on the other side of your comfort zone, or something like that. Y'all know the quote. I think that's so true. Every time I feel uncomfortable about something and I just do it anyways, I'm like, look at God. Okay, I see you. Gotta have faith sometimes and just try some things out. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work, but then if you don't even try it, you're already putting yourself in a doesn't work category. Just give it a shot. So if you are an aspiring social media lawyer, influencer marketing lawyer, consultant, kind of what I'm doing in this industry, I would love to connect. Make sure you guys are following me on the Legal Tea Social. If you are an influencer, entrepreneur, content creator, also follow me on the Legal Tea Social, because over there I'm spilling the tea, and I'm also going to help other aspiring lawyers and law students navigate the space, because we need more of us, and I just want to keep talking about it. I feel like the more you talk about something, like I just said, the more respect it gets and the more people are tuned in, because the influencer marketing industry is not going anywhere. It's growing. I'm actually working on a video about what I think it's going to be over the next few years, where I project it's going to go and things like that. So I'm just excited, right, to get in my bag. Okay, no. I'm excited to get out of my comfort zone. Like I tell you guys, I struggle with it as well. Like I'm nervous about the things that I desire to do in this industry. It's new. It's so new. There's not really a blueprint as far as how to navigate influencer marketing as a consultant / lawyer. I mainly focus on just consulting, and I do a little bit of legal stuff here and there, but honestly, it's just, I get to leverage my expertise in this industry, being a creator for almost 10 years. It's phenomenal. Like it's been great. And honestly, I like to say I'm a creator since birth, okay? Well, I've been in plays and musical theater and all those things all my life. I've always loved the stage, but I've always loved providing value in some way. I just didn't know what it would look like, and then here we are on YouTube. So if you learned anything, definitely make sure you guys comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There will be more videos such as this. I'm going to be spilling the tea. So if you have any questions, okay, anything, question, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section. I'm excited to do more videos about the social media industry, the influencer marketing industry, law school, being a lawyer, navigating a non-traditional space, and just being a professional in general. Wait. I gotta end the vlog with an affirmation. So for those that don't know, hi. I always end my vlogs with an affirmation. Because it is Vlogmas, I'm ending every single video with an affirmation. And I might just start ending all my videos with an affirmation. Y'all really like those, and I love to see who makes it to the end. So if you made it this far in the video, comment below this affirmation. I am destined for greatness. That's it. I am destined for greatness. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple. Keep it a classic. Because with affirmations, sometimes they can get too overly complex and complicated, and sometimes they need to be more detailed, but you are destined for greatness. And that could look like anything. Greatness for you may be building your dream home. Greatness for you may be investing in property. Investing for you may be finding the love of your life and finally surrendering to that love and accepting it and being open to it. Destined for greatness for you may be building a multi-billion-dollar brand, business, company. It's so many different levels to it, and I want you to remind yourself. So I'm going to run that back one time for the one time. I am destined for greatness, because you are. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Later!